the Queen Mother, what do you want to say?
Yes, Queen Mother wanted to say, Shannon, you're correct. And the other student that just spoke to us about looking at women differently in our recruitment in the field of science and technology, and how do we encourage them with the award process is very important. Here at the United Nations, as New Future Foundation is involved with internship. They have to come in with a portfolio. That's another way that we can support you in partnership with our Vice President, Romy Lee. And we have been able to bring the university students, because that's the age considered youth. Have to look at the age. If they're under a certain age, they still consider UNICEF a child. So get the criteria when you're talking about how we move them in internship here at the United Nations. And it's a certain age, and it's a cutoff age as well. Ruth, who's raising her hand, she is a hip hop artist, brilliant, bringing the message. She came in as a youth. Now she is a youth advisor. She's over the age now of, I think the cutoff age is 32. So it's like from the age of 18.
Event, but I did respond in the chat, guys. If you can maybe read the chat answer to Ramoni's question.
If you can just speak to us right now, if you can, Ruth, quickly, please.
I'm in travel, but I'm online. But if someone is tech savvy enough to read the chat, please.
Yes, I find it. We must train the youth and the elders to how inclusion as technology advances, and how young leaders translate the language for all to understand.
We did read you in the chat. We're preparing for a community outreach project today with Ruth. So she's on the road traveling. Thank you, Ruth, for coming in. And also to give you a little of her background as our New Future Foundation world leader under the youth banner. Now they've had her to stay as an advisor to youth, because now she's past the age of being a youth. Here at the United Nations, now we have our office historically for the first time rolled out in September at the General Assembly debate of the young people wanting to have their own space in the United Nations, and it's been declared since September of 2022. Quality education is their priority, and culture of peace and security. So they're moving right along with their concern to the United Nations and addressing those issues. So we're encouraging the young women that is engaging or are in the learning sphere of science and technology. We want to hear your voices. We want to hear from the women now, so their input is brought at the table in education and science and technology and on the superhighway. That's where they are today. And so how can we at the United Nations have greater inclusion in quality education in the digital science and technology?